eating a tomato.
Yeah, the thing is, the tomato fell out of my sandwich, and that seemed bad. Also, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we live? Did we do it?
I mean, we look live. Are we live?
We did it!
I feel like we're live. Are we live?
Guys, I'm scared.
Well, that's understandable. But don't worry, so is the viewer.
What if the viewers are idiots and don't know? Oh, of course the viewers are idiots. They're not gonna know how awesome I am.
Now, be nice.
Alright, so when does this thing go live?
We're live right now.
Oh.
So we should probably say hello to the audience.
How's everybody doing? Huh?
Well, not bad, not bad. Let's introduce ourselves from top to bottom in this list, because they can't see who's talking. Just that we're doing some voice words.
I'm Kennoot. I newt the newts. And I'm a penguin, so I should be able to figure this out.
Indeed. And next up we have...
Hello, I am Polish Drone Strike. I wasn't here before, but now I am here.
That's wonderful. And I'm Squic, and together we fight and or cause crime. Possibly. Is there ice law? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
That's a question for you, the knowledgeable person about this game.
Is there what, sorry?
Ice law.
I guess.
There are
Alright.
law systems.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I mean, we're gonna be going camping in Turbo Future Canada? It's gonna be great.
Not really.
We're gonna relax and play on easy peasy because
I think we're just gonna sit in one place most likely.
we
Oh
gonna
yeah, because they got that giant ass ground cigar.
we
Yes.
gonna do big optimism, huh?
The people, they shall need nothing.
Now silence for cutscene.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north.
And that's what the cigar.
We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come
And
to
so
build
have
the
I.
last city on Earth.
Now, Squick is going to use his patented blend of wit and showmanship. Witticism, otherwise known as shit. Go.
Well, the problem is, I had a bite of the sandwich and I thought I had more cutscene time.
Oof.
Yeah, but here we go. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. And if I'm being honest, convoy? Yeah, it wasn't really that organized in the first place.
Yeah, we don't got a great big convoy. It's big, but it ain't great.
Look, it was 3 dudes, but on paper it was more. It's great for tax purposes, don't worry about it. But a handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, which generates something. We're still working on that, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Possibly on account of it being frozen solid. But why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Hell, whatever we do, we should expect the worst now, as the world as we know it has crumbled.
We are apparently
Have
the
to survive.
second to top Frostpunk stream, which is kind of...
That's nice.
I don't know how I feel about that, because why is anybody streaming Frostpunk right now besides us?
Oh, speaking of, now that we're out of the cutscene, let me say hello, chat. Some of you have said hello, and I haven't been able to say hello back, and now I feel awful. So I offer you a generic hello.
I say hello only to the select few of you. The rest of you, you're
Well-
gonna have to deserve it later.
So, Bully,
Fight for it.
they went north. There's 2 reasons that we're playing as the guys that went north. The first major reason is that the guys that went south died, so it would be kind of silly to make a story following them. The more practical reason is that the north was isolated and it had completely untouched coal reserves, so they could work in peace.
Isolated.
I mean, I'm right. It's like how Star Wars doesn't follow the story of Star Wars doesn't follow the guys that got hit by the stormtroopers. It follows the guys that they happen to miss.
I mean, to a point. At the same time, like, they're saying fight the cold. I'm seeing a heat gun in chat. I'm thinking, yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna do
fight
the...
the cold, all right. Get me the boxing gloves. Set them on fire. I'm gonna punch snow.
So,
Here we have this lovely underdeveloped property containing a wide variety of assorted proto-beverages that I'm sure you can manufacture to your heart's content.
We're gonna make a nice, non-terrible place to live. Because we need a little
Child
more
shelters.
optimism. Yeah. We need a little more optimism in our lives. And a little
turn
hope.
them into a turn them into a brewery, like he said.
Nice.
Okay, Cookie, hello.
Do you want to read this one, Polish?
Child shelters. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. Okay, so so you can introduce laws once every 18 hours.
Yep. It expands as the game advances, so I think it can get up to 48 hours.
Will
Hello.
this
Oh,
will
good.
this stop child labor?
Yeah, kids won't be able to work in mines. That's why I told you I'm trying to make an okay place.
Oh no, but you have to approve child chambers before you do like child labor out jobs. Like later, you see on the tree.
No, so as you can see here, you can choose between child labor or safe jobs or child shelters.
We are playing on easy difficulty, so maybe we can survive with child shelters. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're playing as not complete bastards.
This is more or less par for the course in the 1880s. They were just starting to realize that, hey, maybe we shouldn't put our kids in the coal mines.
Yeah, but cheap labor.
Yeah, I know.
Child shelters it is.
Yeah.
By law. Yes, howdy, the law $99.99. That's just under $100 for one edition of the law for this 18-hour stretch.
Yeah. What he said, I guess.
And then I believe we also had a hello from Foxy earlier, along with congrats. Yeah, you read the congratulation message. We are kings of the Frostpunk Mountain.
This layout is gonna hurt me later, but for right now, I just need to get some... Oh, never mind.
Long straight roads are always the best. Just a road, just a bunch of sticks, so they can see
Yeah,
when the
I'm
snow
just
is so
worried.
intense.
I'm just worried I won't be able to cram a full number of things in there.
Well, teach them to build taller. Like, I want ice skyscrapers.
I don't think that is semi. Like, I think they are higher structures. They can reach up to the height of the cigar building.
Howdy, howdy, Nuke Farmer. But yeah, why do they even have that weird-ass cigar generator in there? Like, what is that meant to be generating?
It generates heat.
Yeah, but they found it, which implies it's there from the old world before the frost, which just raises further questions.
We'll do the prequel ones after, a little later, maybe in a couple of months if everybody's still sticking around that long.
Oh, you're gonna replace my, like, ignorant, unhindered by conscious thought, bizarre theories with actual information.
No, but did you
No,
see
you
like
know
that
what?
the
Let's hide it. I mean, I guess the only thing you need to know is that the British government made these.
Yeah, but didn't you see like in the intro, like they had that roller with the cigar on it, and then this is the later expedition that came here and found it?
Yeah, it was built before the worst of the winter came.
Oh, well, today I learned.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Cookie. That building has a round thing about it with stripes.
Yeah, that's
Very
nice.
fancy.
We're gathering the scraps.
Hey, scraps of what? Oh, I guess there are...
Those
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
scraps of the past. How many people do you have?
I have
currently
80.
have-
Oh,
Yeah, it's
And
less than
only-
ideal, but it's enough to get the research going at least.
oh, and the number on the left is the idlers. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll go tell them to do more things.
Leisure time haven't been invented yet. I'm curious how big of a and every time you see this type of management game, I start to think how big of a role did Dwarf Fortress play in like inspiring this, or is it more like a settlers game instead?
That's a good point.
Well, I mean, you can settle in fortresses, probably. They're like any other house, you just have to pay rent. And, like the Turbo King, and he's gonna be like, no, part of your rent is also fight for me because I hate my neighbors. Like any apartment complex.
No, I mean the game Settlers and the game Dwarf Fortress, like this Frostpunk game, should probably has been inspired by one of those.
Well, yeah,
Because it looks
probably.
similar. Or
By proxy. Like it was
By
inspired by
proxy.
something that was inspired by that.
yeah.
Fair, fair. Meanwhile, over in chat, we've got BPL text with, tell me the story of the Lord of the Rings, Polish.
I will try later.
Squic, read. Do it.
The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, punch them in the... remember, people usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. And we have a good morning twatch in the BPL. That's probably us. I don't know. It's a way you could pronounce things.
Always be taking my username, what the fuck. Nice. It's a good one. There are many streamers who refuse to read usernames as a rule to prevent them from reading a nickname like that. Does the WBPL...
Oh, charming. Yeah. What is Tex telling us to do?
Well, he's certainly not suggesting that we leave people to die horribly in the mines so that we can increase our coal-to-worker ratio.
Oh, okay.
But...
Brilliant. Promoted.
What if we just make the mines illegal to everyone?
Illegal.
Yeah, illegal mining, and then we hire a selection of bandits and local hooligans who then go, this is illegal behavior. We will do it for free because crime. And then we'll be like, yeah, we're taxing crime now. They'll be like, wait, this is bullshit.
Crime is already taxed, though.
Well, it's supposed to be, but shockingly, not paying your taxes is a crime, so...
Child medic apprentices, engineer apprentices.
Well, just stack your apprentices on top of each other.
Imagine if you could just like the only tree we went down on would be the child tree. Like how many steps after it there is? Is it the final child tree?
This is literally the end of the child's labor tree.
Is that just a bucket of blood they're carrying around?
I guess so.
Well, I mean, everyone needs a hobby.
Maybe that's the poop bucket, and that's how it looks in this situation.
Also concerning, but for very different
No,
reasons.
this is medic apprentices. This is
Medical
versus...
medics also need to carry the poop in those buckets.
Oi, this your bucket of blood?
No.
We noticed you left
the
this. We brought it for you.
hole. No, let's go. Maybe let's go on to that different tree. What do you think? What do we need? What do we have?
I want laser robots.
We're gonna get away without food additives for sure. I say we do sustain life so that we don't ruin people's lives before we actually have prosthetics.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Alright, you wanna read that, Polish?
Sustain life. We can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputation with radical treatment. The gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated, in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. The gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. The gravely ill will take up beds in medical posts. That sounds like a very bad thing, but we shall do it. It's a humanitarian thing, but it's not very profitable.
Yeah.
Sleeping people are meat, that's right.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Hey,
All
Texas,
right.
Citizens are bitching.
What's the most recent thing I promised them?
secure food.
Oh god, sleeping people are meat. No, that's...
How
okay, that's not
expensive is
wrong.
a child
but-
shelter? Sorry.
No, I have 2 days to do the child shelter and a day and a half to do regular shelter.
Hello, Beetle.
Look, I mean, awake people are meat too. Stop picking on the ones who are sleeping. It's weird. Like, I just want to take a nap. Also, I gotta say, these people work crazy fast.
Yeah. Everything was designed in advance by architects, so they're building according to plans, specifically for prefabs. To put it in perspective, they literally had to sell the royal family's crown jewels to finance everything they've done up here.
Yeah, but at a certain point, the economy just breaks down. Who's still trusting that money as the society collapses?
There's a handful that'll still hold on to it.
Okay, fair enough.
Who will buy the crown jewels if they're just rocks?
Squic, go.
People from our convoy, family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out, and she urges you to hurry. She looks completely unqualified and will probably die, saving you from further complaints.
Tex, he's playing the long game. Instead of killing the children in heavy work camps, he will kill them when they grow up.
In heavy
And
work
maybe-
camps.
Yes, but maybe that there is a bigger chance that they will survive. Or at least make more children before that.
So I got a question for you.
Shoot.
Who?
What's the deal with Fabergé eggs, and why are they in every children's cartoon?
Villain needs something to steal, doesn't he?
I guess that's fair. But, like, along with Quicksand, I assume they would be a much larger part of my adult life.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
don't
Nobody
believe I
told
have
me it was
ever
just
seen a
one
single
guy
one.
that made them and that's it.
hydrate has been redeemed. We're gonna have to drink things.
I left my Beppis in the other room.
Sucks for you.
I'll do it. I'll chug on my first break.
I will now consume liquid in accordance with the will of the audience. Ooh, that's Diet Coke straight from the chemical factory.
Like from the great cigar.
Please don't drink the cigar squeezings.
The cigar Coke.
Squeezins.
Cigar flavored Coke.
God, that's probably a thing. That's like the opposite of Pepsi Blue.
Pepsi Black.
Oh, and, well, we've had posture check and eye break redeemed. My eyes are already broken.
Oh,
We
no
are the
pressure.
top.
You're just the top Frostpunk stream. Don't fuck it up.
Hell yeah! Climb
in
into
the
the top,
chat.
baby!
Not really.
Now we need one of those, like, American Gladiators pugil sticks, so we can just, like, anybody tries to climb the hill, we can just bap at them.
What are the American gladiators?
A bunch of 80s muscle dudes.
Gladiators who are American, obviously.
They fight in giant hamster balls, and sometimes with adult nerf, and it's wonderful, and also terrifying, and they have the worst treadmill in the world, because it's like 45 degrees straight up, and you have to go at a dead sprint, otherwise it'll carry you back down.
What is adult nerf? It sounds very bad.
Let's discuss it after Squic goes.
Care House, the gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at a low cost in special homes. After approving this law, another one can be passed after 1 day, 12 hours. You get some new buildings, you get some people, and you'll have to actually build the building or they'll get really mad at you.
Yeah. They eat half as much, and they don't take up places in medical stuff.
Oh, it's like in,
Listen,
I remember there was this book.
New law is signed.
It was a different world, and it was about the gulags, the Soviet gulags. And yeah, there was also a place for the people who couldn't work, and yeah, they also received half the food, but they could lounge around the whole day. They were just locked in.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, they expected them to just roll over and die.
Later, you can actually give them extra rations to help them heal.
But
We noticed
will
your
they
arm
heal?
came off. Here's a second burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, American Gladiators with adult nerf. Yeah, they've got like a tennis ball cannon that fires at, God, I don't know, 100 miles an hour?
Very.
Yeah.
That's a very bad idea.
No, it's fine. They're only shooting it at the person running around trying to hit the target. And it's probably safer than the get past the half pipe filled with people who are martially inclined and don't want you to get past them. Where they'll just be like, ah, it's beat down o'clock.
I don't have enough
would-
wood to do anything. This sucks.
Well, go get more wood. And thank you, Ferris Mesmer. I do
Aw,
appreciate your
thanks.
subscription.
Yes, he's a new guy here.
Alright,
He's
Squick, this one's dedicated to this guy, so you better not fuck it up. You better read it like your
Beacon
soul
Bill.
depends on it.
We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us. Frostland, the worst theme park imaginable.
Frostbite land.
So Beetle. Yeah, I'm not gonna do coal mines. If you do coal mines, the temperature outside actually gets so low that it sucks all the air out of the tunnels. If you use
That's-
coal mines
That's not how physics works.
or something like
Why does-
that, or the ground gets so No, I think it's that the cave gets so. So you're not supposed to light fires in caves for a couple of reasons. One of which is that it'll expand any liquid in the cracks, which can risk causing a collapse.
Oh wait, no. What's that city in, I think, California, where the coal mine's been on fire for like 100 years? That's probably fine.
Yeah,
Just fire that up here. It'll be great.
yeah, that's where we live now.
You've You've built a thing.
Squic, go.
Okay, apparently that's Centralia, Pennsylvania, which is like California apart from being totally different. People from our convoy, ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen, especially those who weren't involved. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them.
Oh no, Amogus, huh? Jinx, you owe me a refreshing Pepsi, huh?
Oh my god, I'm drinking tea.
Is it carbonated?
Carbonated tea.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
probably
even
a thing. Like, you can buy a soda stream, you can carbonate whatever the hell you want.
Oh, it's like a deep frying.
Can
Everything can be deep fried.
What happens if you carbonate frying oil?
I imagine
refreshing
bad
drink.
things.
A refreshing drink and a nice fuel source.
Yeah.
Did we build the child shelter?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, Ferris, how dare. You forced me to remember that.
My lack of wood is causing me to not be able to tackle problems in advance, and I don't like it.
Work time. Get back to
They
work.
make pills for that, but not in this day and age.
I was gonna say, but then I wasn't gonna say.
What, you thought we were too mature for that?
Briefly, I realized my mistake.
Idiot.
That's fair.
What do you even do with that frozen wood? Is that even like?
You carbonate it.
Yeah, we carbonated it or something else.
We trade it for regular wood. See, this is like solid wood.
Oh
Because
my
it's
god, all
frozen.
that work and it didn't even line up, huh?
No, this is solid wood and it's frozen. We need liquid wood, so we're gonna have to warm it up in the furnace.
Okay, well at that point, just go all the way over there.
Frozen wood pulp sodas.
Mmm.
God, there's probably a Jones Cola for that. And their corn
Refreshing
soda
treat.
ones. Or rather, I opened their corn soda, took a sip, and it lived in the corner of the basement for 6 months as an anti-burglary measure. It had a smell that overpowered its already unreasonable flavor. Was that corn or was that butter? It was one of the two. It was part of their Thanksgiving pack. I think it was corn.
Butter cola.
That's probably a thing. I feel like butter cola would be the opposite of Coke, but still tasty.
Isn't there something?
Oh,
I don't
what?
know. Isn't there something like cream soda or what is?
Oh yeah, cream soda is like an extra bright root beer.
What isn't a vanilla cola like a cream soda?
Yeah, it's kind of like root beer with vanilla, is how I'd class it. Like it's a mild sweet flavor.
Never had it.
Polish, eat your words, go.
A child shelter. A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see that things will be different. Wow. A bright new world. It's so bright from all that light reflected from snow.
Yeah.
So wait, Polish, you've never had cream soda?
Nah.
We're gonna have to get you cream soda
Okay.
then, huh?
Yeah, is that like...
It sounds like, because it sounds really bad. I will be honest with you.
It is... Oh... I'm making wild generalizations here. But I feel as though it's already sweet to the standard American palate. So for the rest of the world, it would just be, why are you drinking sugar?
Yeah.
But you should definitely try it. Like, if you're not used to it, your blood will vibrate.
Oh yes, it's gonna or stop.
Why not both?
Replace the flow with vibrations.
Cream soda not sold in Germany either? Is this a weirdly American thing that I didn't know about? Okay, it is a thing in the UK. Cool.
Is
I'm learning
carbonated
things from our
sugar
chat.
a weirdly American thing?
It's
mean-
not even sugar, it's corn syrup.
It's sugar-esque. Can we carbonate the corn syrup directly?
I think you're not too far from it.
No, I'm gonna Google
The research is still ongoing.
Wait, where's the technology machine?
Grumpy Monk says we can. It has been achieved.
Hey Siri, can you carbonate corn syrup?
Okay, I found this on the web for can you carbonate corn syrup. Check it out.
Wow. Okay, that's more than the 0 results I expected.
Having an iPhone, I have never even used Siri, not even once.
It is fantastic for immediate shitposting and also misunderstanding you.
Finish your labors.
Why the hell is the
Especially-
street not connected to the generator?
Because
Maybe
it's
it
wireless.
was ancient. Maybe
Oh,
it's
it's over there that it's not connected.
Oh my god, are you for real?
How did that even happen?
What were they thinking?
Very little.
But I like how they crossed the snow to go and build it, but they didn't think to make the
Yeah,
roads
no
as they
shit.
walked.
Alright,
We
what are
spent
we gonna
just
get
enough time
accomplished
trying to
this
manage
morning?
projects. That sounds correct.
Oh yeah, I know to
Wait,
add
you
to
can
this.
carbonate corn?
Did you see that video when that like Chinese lady was throwing corn cobs into like a weird machine and just like corn puffs? I don't know, puffs. Corn like crisps were just shooting out of it.
Is that the one where they were using like a corn cannon?
Maybe, yeah. And they just like it just shoots out those
Yeah, that
those
thing
corn
was
chips.
terrifying.
That's pure technology. Mechanical.
Squick, before I tell these guys to fuck off, read.
A lost expedition. A happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We'd been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begun to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Sites discovered, observatory, and sturdy shelter. You can either escort them to your city, which you're doing,
Yeah.
or the other thing, which I didn't read.
What's the difference between escorting and sending them?
There's a chance that some of them might die or get lost on the way because they don't know the precise way.
Ugh.
Just
know.
go to Glowing Balloon Town.
Yeah, no shit. Why did we even bother?
Any of you play Heroes 5 with that dwarf expansion?
I'm unfamiliar with this.
Heroes of Might and Magic. It had a
Time to get to work.
it had a expansion. Oh my god.
Warm and fuzzy moment.
Oh, hey, some dudes.
Squick.
People from our convoy. Reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago, and they ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing after we ransack the place and take everything not nailed down. We'll look for the others. Hey, howdy, howdy, people.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, surely they'll be nice after we give them no other choice. Lord Troa, I would absolutely go for that if it wasn't stepping on the toes of a much greater voice than mine.
Yeah, minus 20 isn't too bad. I could actually live in that. I wouldn't like it, but I could, huh?
Yeah, a bit chilly.
Patrolling the nuclear winter makes you wish for a Mojave desert.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This one we're gonna pick only because it gives a permanent boost, whereas Engineer Apprentices stops giving boosts after.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Education is the key. Oh, you want to hear it? Oh, good. Go for it.
Yay! Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick.
I just want one of those lanterns. They look really cool.
I know, I want to make one too, honestly. I'm thinking I might.
I mean, EVA foam, some dowels for the front. It should be doable.
That's just an incandescent light bulb in there, and they even make LEDs that simulate incandescent light bulbs.
But it's interesting. It's interesting that doesn't show it as a downside that the children can get sick too, or can they?
It's
fine. That's what the bucket of blood is for. They can threaten the sickness. It's like, no, you go back in there.
They can't, but also this is, I think after, hand washing came into common practice. Because before that, they were just killing babies left and right. Killing babies like their moms owed them money, huh?
Concerning.
Yeah, no shit.
And, you know, I take it back. They do have really tall buildings. They're bizarrely far apart from each other, but they're tall.
Because
They wish there was a little bit taller, and they wish there was a baller.
Oh, they're like sunflowers. Okay, I understand. The whole building will rotate to face the sun.
What?
that would be smart in this setting.
Yeah, the sun is up and the buildings are up. It makes sense.
Ugh.
Not a super hot and dangerous wire coil. There's no point in making that heat lamp. I disagree. If you make a heat lamp, you can cook easy bake products on it and have a snack on the go. Can you make quiche in an easy bake oven? Is that an option?
Probably.
Never seen one, so I will not make up things that I have no idea about.
Really?
Never
Okay,
know.
so the easy bake oven is, first of all, not good. But secondly...
Wasn't it just a really hot light bulb?
Yeah, same with the Creepy Crawler's oven, down to the same plastic casting.
Oof.
And I had a Creepy Crawler's oven, and I burned the crap out of my hands on that metal mold plate.
You can't use these light bulbs. These are way too hot. Well, what am I supposed to do with 10,000 light bulbs that are way too hot?
That sounds right.
It's a nuke bulb.
Is anybody... Oh, people are homeless. I should probably deal with that. And we don't quite have enough child shelter.
We'll get it figured out. Okay, what if we had never figured out the incandescent light, so the first successful light bulb we had was just a microwave, open-ended, pointing at something?
Yeah, but a roll of tinfoil. Pointed at a roll of tinfoil.
Well, that'll get you, like, the small lightning storm.
But can't I thought it was impossible to have an open microwave. Like
That's by design.
That's only work because it's closed.
That's by design. You can literally just knock the window out and it'll turn on.
No, you're talking about two different things. There's the safety aspect in that any modern microwave has an interrupt, so if the door is open, it won't turn on. Because B, that's basically just a really angry radio tube that is yelling at your food until it's hot.
Ah!
Yeah, it's yelling at the water in your food.
It's an angry Wi-Fi router.
Basically, yeah. Your microwave is a robot that spins your food and yells at it.
It's even the same frequency. Look it up.
So a Faraday cage is really just a audio blocker, so you can't hear it.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
It's
also, so it
soundproof
doesn't
robot
melt your
yelling room.
face.
You put your frozen burrito in the robot yelling chamber, and it screams until done. And yeah, strictly speaking, that is a vacuum tube. So yes, it is an angry light bulb. You are correct.
What does he win, Bob?
Not much. He's still here.
Oh.
But recognition for the mnemonic man.
Drawing boards, what are they, Let's find out together.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Yeah, so you got all the water up in that food just doing like the cha-cha slide.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Oh, and thank you for the follow there, Slim Pickens 64, which sounds like a very cursed N64 title, but I'd play. Or what was the, I was reading a thing a while back on, I think it was New York City rail cars, and a, mercury vapor rectifier, which just looked like a blue lightning bulb. I don't know, it was cool stuff.
Uh-oh. Things about to get a little cold.
Well, things are always getting a little bit cold. Just find the thermostat and turn it up. It can't be that hard, right?
Oh.
So what is the source of fuel right now? What do we have? What are we using? That
Literally
frozen wood?
piles of coal that they left behind.
Oh. How
There's the-
how are we going to acquire more fuel?
I'm about to start building the coal thumpers. Alright, Polish, your turn.
The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There is a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. Signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Jesus. That's just very long distance. Where are we? Where are we from London? North, south? What direction?
North, but I'm not sure how far north, though.
What are we in Iceland? Are we on the pole? Are we on just Scotland?
People have been trying to figure that out, but I'm just realizing that nobody has actually thought to just enter that number in, and it'll do a big perimeter around it, so maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream, try and figure out where it is.
Yeah, but because most likely the sea and the ocean is frozen over, so yeah, they can just cross it.
How has nobody factored in that they literally just gave us a direct number we can use?
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh, I fucked up.
How do you do a perimeter on the on Google Maps?
You actually usually just go to a regular site, or like Google it and it'll find you a site.
The follow-up question there, is that mileage like as the crow flies, or is that mileage, foot mile?
I'm assuming it's as the crow flies because it's not meant to actually be a way to point home. It's just meant to be symbolic, I think, and that's why they made it. Oof. Good call, whoever's mentioned coal, because we are... That is the wrong building, god damn it, huh?
Gather here for coal.
Okay, explain, huh? Ah, the coal, fuck's sake, huh?
Why are your streets made entirely out of wood?
I don't know.
That's what we have.
Beetle, I got to go to Alaska for a little while, a couple of months back. It was pretty alright. Except, people did threaten to stab me a couple of times. Not me specifically, just anyone in the area. And there was also a moose that was very aware of traffic, in the sense that it was aware that traffic was a human problem, and it is a moose.
Ooh.
Therefore, traffic, not a moose problem. No, I did go to the Moose's Loose donut shop, where they had a donut prison for the donuts.
Nice.
And they made a damn fine donut. Like, you pay for it, but it's Alaska, so what are you going to do?
So what's that distance in miles or in kilometers?
I think it was miles.
Okay. Okay, so the like topmost spot in England, excuse me, or the Great Britain island is like 890 kilometers, so that will be
Oh, it's way
like,
outside of.
yeah, it's way outside of England. Miles are like 1.6 kilometer.
Interesting. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Zabatox? Zabatox. I'm gonna go with Zabatox.
It could be on Iceland. It's a
I mean,
possible.
it could be out in the ocean, too. They've had how many years of turbo ice?
Yeah, but
No, it's not in the
trees
ocean.
The trees wouldn't grow in the ocean.
No, but maybe they had a tree cannon as an early
Oh,
attempt
of
to fight the
course.
cold.
The tree cannon. Why hadn't I thought of that? Promote
No,
this. man.
it could be on Greenland or on Iceland. Both are possible, really.
Yeah, or it could just be, like, from Turbo England, which is probably a different place, and then we thought, birds fly north for the winter, probably.
Birds.
Oh, like made up England universe. It could
Yeah.
also be on Norway or Sweden.
Yeah,
In
the
Norway.
Greater England Cinematic Universe.
Jesus, that would be a nightmare. But if the world got cold, it would be more sensible to go next to the equator, wouldn't it?
Squic.
Bridge to Winterhome, a functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of the deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or disassemble it for resources if we were hella dumb. Woo, city robot!
Yeah.
What? What does that mean?
I
It
sent
means
the
we stole a
automaton
robot.
home. Yeah, we stole a robot, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah, Foxy, if the BPL UK meetup could be, like, in the US, that would be great. That would work out very well for me.
That would exclude me from it. Extreme prejudice.
No, that's
Squic,
bad.
go.
We'll need, like, a catapult, and then we can launch you with that, and you'll be here. It'll be great. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome. Prove that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but we don't want that. Yeah, the robot is ours. We put a flag on it. That sounds correct.
Yep, our robot. You can look at it, but you're not allowed to touch it.
I want to touch the robot.
No, it's ours.
No,
Can
let
we
me
make-
touch it.
No.
Is it possible to use it for like manual work or something?
Yep. Awesome, right?
Yes. Oh my god, it's minus 40 now.
Yep.
Yep. Got a Ted Chili there.
Extra ration.
What are we gonna do today?
I
don't know why we have.
prosthetics.
I don't know why we have to legalize prosthetics.
Because otherwise people are scared.
All right, go ahead, Polish.
Prosthetics. Everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If you can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. And prostheses available in the factory, and amputees fitted with prostheses in medical facilities will be able to work again.
Yeah.
Back to work for you, freeloader.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
I just want to take a moment to say, one of the things
Nice.
I've
Are
been
you okay
betrayed
there?
by my human lungs.
Human lungs.
Human! Yes, continue.
One of the things that makes this game so visually just nice is the work they did with the lighting here. And that really hit me looking at the generator and the way they're doing the light on the, turbo smog.
Yeah.
Yeah, lighting the properly. How do you say it? Properly lighting the smoke is a thing that many people forget about. So yeah, it's nice to do some nice highlights on it as it arises. and
I
cools
can't
down
believe I
slowly.
waited until after the temperature went back up to remember. Oh yeah, there are people that are homeless, huh?
Yeah, between that, the well-worn paths in the snow, the individual lanterns, there's just a lot.
They put a lot of love into it.
Yeah, and even the shadow work there. It's just nice. And I bet if we looked at the way those shadows are moving, we could even pull the season out of that.
Probably.
I'm just curious, why aren't the houses why are they sleeping in tents next to the generator and not like tall houses that would use more of the surface of the generator as heat source?
We gotta do more
I don't know, they make
research
weird
for that.
decisions.
Let's see, what are we gonna do?
Oh, good night, Ferris Mesmer. Have fun out there. And yes, we have to research houses.
Houses, how do they work? Fucking miracles.
A house is just a wall you can inflate. Or I guess, no, that's not quite right. A house is just an inflatable tree.
I despise this description. I refuse to even acknowledge it. You have failed in your wordsmith activities, and you shall be punished later.
Yeah, they probably are available to research now, but I'm just trying to make sure that I work on the infrastructure while the temperature's still warm enough that tents are okay.
Grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they have moved out for good. You can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Winterhome?
Yeah, that's the other city.
Are they faring any better than us?
Well, we're gonna have to go over there to find
let's
out.
Let's find out. Let's pull this band-aid off. Squic.
The search for other cities. Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea, and a few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks, said one spineless coward.
Yeah, we'll have answers soon enough. Huh? Let's see, who can I pull some workers from?
Our home, the only shelter. Well, it's so convenient that we found this perfect hole for the cigar.
No, they dug it out. Also, this is. Would you believe that this is actually a frozen forest surrounding us?
I would find some difficulty in believing that.
It's true. You can build a giant drill that mines for it.
We can mine the forest.
Correct.
That sounds 100% on brand for everything I've seen here.
Yeah.
Any of you played Dwarf Fortress?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Religiously.
Kennoot, did you play like after my disastrous fortress? Was it you?
Yes, remember? Because I was yelling at you.
How close were you to give up?
I was
after
pretty
that?
close to giving up, but we're actually still doing well, and we've gone back to the loop. So there, if you want to go again, he's looking for more players.
I would love to. Like, is it so that how many years is it now?
I'm gonna guess it's been another 5 years, so maybe 15. I think I got.
Whoa.
What year did I get it in?
I have no idea. 7? Maybe 7?
Oh, okay, yeah. So probably like 12 years, maybe.
Jesus.
Yeah, no shit.
It's still going. It's nice. Yeah. So like, I ever done that like ice North Pole dwarf fort? Okay. Before we do that.
I have to heat one cold home and keep it heated.
Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Also, the toilet goes clink when they try to use it, and that's not good either.
Ah.
Yeah. So have you ever done a ice age fort, like a North Pole
Yeah, I've tried.
fort?
The lack of water bothers me.
You have to take a lot of wood with you on the embark, yes? Because I never done,
Yeah.
only read the stories.
Yeah, drill for that sweet, sweet tree oil.
Yeah.
Now, I think my bigger complaint is that this does have that enormous plume of fast-moving smoke. What the hell is beeping behind me? That's weird.
Oh, shoot. I was gonna save scum this, but oh well. YOLO, Squic, go.
Here we go, on to the gloomy cave beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them.
Oh,
That's
well, bye-bye.
probably not ideal.
The
No,
bears
it's
look-
food. The bears are food.
Yeah.
Attack them. Do it. You're in easy difficulty, so the RNG is on our side.
Kick their
It
ass.
didn't make the noise. Alright, go ahead, Squic.
Kick their ass. We
Aww.
had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the beast, people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they all set out towards our city. That is an ambiguous statement. Is that all of the people in the cave set out towards the city, or all of the bears did?
Yeah, oh no. Now the bears read the map and they know where we live. Diggs, you have to talk to them.
We
Now
are
that-
being forced to consume liquids again.
Now
Alright.
that I think about like harvesting bears for meat, like what is our food source right now? What are
Literally
we
finding dead frozen animals, except for the really good ones like polar bears that can survive.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Must
no shit.
fortify the ice city.
Alright, so we're gonna find out what happened to Winterhome after the break. Ha ha ha! Alright, does everybody want to maybe grab a drink and stretch, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes?
All right,
Okey-doke.
then.
I'm gonna do some pussy stretches, cat stretches. Why I'm using such words? Jesus. Believe me, being a non-native speaker is a great experience. Ugh,
Truly experiencing the vocabulary.
you should try it.
I don't know. I've had more fun with the cadence of words than a lot of new ones. I've become something of a lexiconical magpie, where it's like, that's a nice phrase. I'll take it. But it's not even a deliberate choice. It's just I find myself saying things. It's like, crap, where did that phrase come from? That's not from this. Oh, that's where that came from. And then it's too late. It's already in the rotation.
Do you speak any other languages?
I know like 3 words of German,
Oh,
and I'm honestly disappointed in myself there because I would love to know another language, but I'm very motivated by the people around me also being engaged in the same thing. I have a hard time going out and just learning something for the sake of learning it on my own without other people who also enjoy it.
and there's no point in learning it if there's no need for it.
Well, need is a curious thing. I would love to learn another language, but on the practical front, I don't know, I should probably put in some time to learn sign language.
Maybe if you think you will ever have like you know you have to have a good why for doing something. Yeah, you have to have this why. But when you start getting bored with something, to have a explanation for why you are doing it. Do you know any people who use like sign language, or need to use it? Will you have because
Hmm,
when you get bored of it, that's the first thing. Like why am I even doing this? Is there a need to learn this right now?
yeah, that's fair. Oh, maybe I should pick up Morse code. Like that, at least there's more of an immediate usable area for it.
Yeah, you can read funny hidden messages, or or see messages in places that they are not even in, just random tapping.
Yeah, it's like, why is it just making gibberish at me?
Why am I hearing murder, murder, murder
Oh,
over and
that's just the
over?
washing machine. Don't worry about it.
That bird tapping outside on the on the wood, like murder, murder.
Oh, if you could train like seagulls to do that, I don't know. Maybe not seagulls. Seagulls are
W-
belligerent and creative, but very dumb. We need one of the smart that's also an asshole.
Train the woodpeckers Morse code. That sounds like a Soviet scheme.
Yeah, I don't. Oh wow. Yeah, that I can't unhear that.
Hmm.
We need like a reverse Disney princess, just where they have all of the animals that come around them and like they do song numbers, but they're just looting an entire bank vault. They get like 400 squirrels dragging a gold bar off screen.
So you mean that scene from Shrek the Third?
Okay, I admit I kind of forgot Shrek as a franchise existed for a moment there, but yes.
It had that scene when the princess used the birds to attack birds and squirrels
Yeah, exactly.
with that Black Sabbath song.
Oh, let's see. If you find something, or if you find it interesting, you won't get bored of it. I'm not sure that's true. Because I've got just enough ADHD in there that it's, gotta have shiny thing, novelty all the time. Was trying to learn how to make games, then realized I had no talent for art, programming, music, or story writing. Um, I have no good advice. I'm also bad at all of those things. But yeah, if you're big enough already, then inertia will carry you along, as EA has discovered.
If you're a small child, if you're small and frail and weak, the only thing that can help you is a good reason, and you don't have a good reason, you won't go very far.
Gotta go
That's the
fast.
the thing. If you don't like, being an artist is all about public perception and wanting to get noticed. When I got to the stream with the Cruelty Squad a few weeks ago, and I started, I was just like, eh, like some people want to be YouTubers very hard. Some want to be streamers very hard. It's like they need that, they want that, and I tried it, and just wasn't that big. I made few YouTube
That's
videos,
fair.
and it just wasn't that entertaining or fun.
I just want to have
I
a good
much
time with people.
Yeah.
And I'm less picky what form that takes.
Mm.
Or I guess that's not even fair. As long as we're digging too far into things while we're on the brief break from gameplay here, I think it's more that I want to be interested, or I want to do interesting things that people find interesting. But that's more the human search for common ground than anything.
Mm.
Always wanted to make a real sim-like mech warrior game. There was, what was that game back for the original Xbox that had that ridiculous controller? Oh, that wasn't
Yeah,
Steel Battalion, was it?
Yes, I think From Software even made it.
Okay.
What was that? Jesus, remember that one for the Kinect? Steel Battalion.
Oh, I never played anything for the Kinect.
No, yeah, but I remember there was that mech game that had a ridiculous controller, and the last one, the last like installment of the series was made for the Kinect instead of this for the crazy
Ooh.
controller. Steel Battalion controller.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome
Yes.
back. Oh, Armored Core I used to love. Armored Core up through like the PlayStation 3 release was great. Then they moved it to Xbox and it was like, nobody wants these to move fast. You should move like a giant marshmallow robot.
Hello, Pistol 6699.
Indeed.
Apologies, but I need to stand up and stretch and also smoke tobacco.
Hell yeah.
Now there was what was that other game? It was like some of the aesthetics of Armored Core.
Putt
but,
saves the zoo.
No, I don't believe that was it.
Are you sure?
Front Mission 3, where it was a lot of the same game mechanics, but in a turn-based robot fight.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Putt saves the zoo, but okay.
I mean, why not both?
Alright, Squic, read.
I can't read things. I have to use my mouth. Yeah, give me one moment to take a look at this. Here we go. Search for the others in Winter Home. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. But not to worry, we can steal some steam cores.
Fuck yeah!
Woo!
Yes. Fuck you, Winter Home.
Yeah, you sound psyched, Polish, so you get to read this.
The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies, meat. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead, there's no hope.
So you're saying that
Hope.
there's no meat left?
Yes.
Wow.
We should introduce the religion to help the people. And
Hang on, let's move this guy on before I forget. Oh, but if we want, we could cut it up for, wood.
Yes,
That's certainly a choice.
do it. Use the frozen mummies as fuel.
Yeah.
I mean, historically accurate.
Squic.
We are alone. And the news has shocked everyone in the city.
Whoa.
There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, but thanks to the traffic on the 405 southbound, people living normal lives in homes, heated by generators, something, we're alone. And that sucks. Anyway, on to the weather.
It's gonna get cold, huh?
The
It's
hope
gonna get cold and it's
transforms-
gonna snow. Back to you.
The hope transforms into cope.
We should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this.
Rabble,
Oh my-
rabble.
That's a lot of hope.
Yeah, no shit. Squic.
Winter Home has fallen. They're all dead? Oh, we survived here without any help. We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in the frozen desert, said man immediately before his scheduled public execution. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winter Home spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in.
Casually walk 1900 miles.
Yeah,
Choose your
fine,
path.
I'll walk home. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Do the faith. Do the faith.
What do you guys think, Faith?
Religion.
I'm not gonna go overboard, just so you know.
So if you're not going to go overboard, then let's go do order.
I don't know, what does the audience think?
I'm seeing votes for more mechs.
Oh. Like, is it on another screen, or? Neither of these are more mechs.
No, but if you look, the order and discipline has like more high tech, and in spiritual strength they're using candles. So I would say that order leads to higher technology.
The blue gentleman votes for more beans.
I see 2 faiths and 2 order. This is not helpful.
It's similar to helpful. Just tell him to stop being whiny and figure it out. It's not like your generator's gonna explode, maybe.
Squic, what do you vote for?
I'll go for order. Like, guys, stop being dicks.
Looks like we're going for order, but also we need more mechs, which I will do, and more beans, which I suppose I could do.
Wonderful. Order, mechs, and beans.
In lieu of giving you guys actual control over things, I will pretend that I am giving you beans and mechs.
Wonderful. Writer Megalodon votes for cannibalism.
Oh, cool. Polish.
We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need, and protect them from troublemakers. So we have to build 2 watchtowers.
But
And
they will
that's
make
what we'll
people
do.
happy.
They can watch each other.
Fascism.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Oh, it's not even the one that goes on the...
They love it.
They're
Attention,
very,
everyone, new
very
law,
angry
stop
and
being dicks.
scared.
Attention, all Fortnite gamers.
The city is in trouble and it needs your help.
Yeah.
Attention, Bajoran workers.
Oh yeah, I promised I'd heat up some homes. Shit.
No, it's cool. That'll solve the heating problem. With enough beans, we can cause global warming and fight off the cold.
Polish.
The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you have convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. Wait, our mind? You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. They don't know that London is frozen, but we learned that in the cutscene.
They know that London. They know that London's bad, but it still has houses and stuff that they could theoretically eke a living out. Yeah, but they're gonna have to like burn everything in sight just to keep warm.
They would have to set the river on fire.
Yeah, pretty sure that's
What I'm
happened
hearing-
before. There's only
what I'm hearing
8
is that for
Londoners. We can
safety-
do that.
Yeah, I'm hearing for safety, I need to buy a flamethrower now before winter hits.
It's a very efficient form of heating.
People join the Londoners. I should have done this after 5 a.m. That was a rookie mistake. Holy crap, that was a lot of people that just joined.
Well,
7.
tell them no.
Oof.
The dubstep.
People, there's plenty to do.
Yes, hey-oh indeed.
So how did they know about the Winterhome fail if the squad didn't go back yet?
Our
Yeah,
scouts have very
radios.
loud yelling voices.
They have radio tech in this.
The Bears. The Bears
Bears
brought
told
news
them.
as revenge.
Oh no.
Why don't you make those like industry buildings next to the houses? Wouldn't they heat them up?
These are just research buildings.
Oh, No, but don't they generate heat from the work?
No.
Ooh, we can research new technology. Like fancy gentlemen.
Out of wood!
When she tells you to go deeper,
Coal
Out of
pile is
wood,
depleted. Coal pile depleted.
Sounds like they need to burn more things. Oh, have fun out there, North Pacific tree octopus.
Why are you like why this way? Wouldn't it be better to connect it to the main road inside?
No, because it breaks up the ability to place buildings if you don't do it just right.
Cringe.
Alright, you go, Squic.
Freshwater springs. Degenerated, but alive. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterholm. They're a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Yeah. Tasty, tasty lichens.
Well, that's sad. There's kids there.
We are merciful. Will this be our undoing? Oh!
I want it. Let me pet the robot. I need it.
I promised you more mechs than you'd get, and I delivered. You're welcome.
Does the mech have beans?
It's very
Bean-powered
slow.
robots?
Yeah, the
It's like-
Lycans is a really fat family. It's just like Chris and Linda Lycan, and they were the first, and they were really fat, so they ate them.
Actually, this is a really stupid robot design for the snow.
I
Like, it
know.
has very pointy legs. It should have like big.
I know,
wide feet.
just shut up!
Shut
Ah!
the
I
fuck
swear.
up, nerd!
Yeah, Polish, since you like talking, you can read. Huh, how's that sound?
A word of advice: using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Wait until the coal runs out, bitch! We'll see who works harder.
I did it.
Hooray!
The robots. Robo bitch.
Have fun out there.
Have a good
Yes.
one, tired German.
Good night, people.
Indeed.
Good night, Moon. Good night, Spoon.
Moons and Spoons, now available at your local VHS rental house.
I hate the odd shape of these buildings.
It's probably fine. Maybe mech could work better in Frostpunk if they also have tracks for snow use. I don't know, maybe. Alternate theory, the robots could just hang around the city where it's warm.
Oh my god, it's so big! And how did he get down here? That's the question.
Very sneaky, don't worry about it. They jump good. Additional buildings installed. So, I mean, how much would you pay for a hotel room at this place?
I
Because you got some
guess
vacation time
labor.
coming up.
I don't know.
No, so you got some vacation time coming up. You've decided to go to Frozen Butthole Land. And like, yeah, I want to do one of the vacation hotels. Like, what are you willing to spend to make that happen per night at this fine luxury establishment?
Workday ends. It's time off.
Assuming is assuming that in this reality you get actual money and not just store credit. Probably not very much. Probably
I mean,
one coal piece per night.
okay. How big is that coal piece? Because Grumpy Monk is saying like 140 Canadian dollars, and Red Castle Bounds are coming in with 200 sea bills. I think maybe they're going a little bit high. It isn't the height of luxury, but you know.
What I like
they're gonna
about this
jumpstart
game is if they're like 1% away or 2% away from finishing research when the day ends, they'll literally just stick around for the extra 5 minutes instead of leaving it hanging at 99%.
Oh, how nice.
Well, it's realistic, right? If you're 5
Yeah.
minutes from a breakthrough, you're gonna stick around for 5 minutes, and it's not gonna make a difference in your day.
Exactly.
Hey, that depends on my morale level.
That's also true.
It's like, if this job sucks, hell no, I'm out 2 hours early. Good luck
Yes,
finding me.
hunt the bears.
Okay, and we now have fresh offers of half a goob and 100 Canadian dollars. Worth, I believe, nearly the same valuation. That's
Wait,
probably
hold
how
up.
that worked.
That
Goob
doesn't
is quite
sound right.
valuable. In both original and revised forms.
What is the revised form?
The thingy with mouth words that have just abandoned me. That robot is very large.
I'll probably just sleep on the robot.
Anomaly report, huge robot.
Yeah, oh yeah, you have to build the second tower.
I hate it.
Build it on in that small lower left, when the roads like cross from the city to the industrial
Good
here.
call. I hope that doesn't create too much over.
You are low on cope. You know, you're low on hope and high on cope. You need to do something about this.
Enhance hatred.
The hope increased a little bit.
Yep.
Well, that's good. I mean, not having hope is illegal, and now they have people watching for that.
What am I doing? Wait.
Hey,
We're
thank you
dismantling
kindly
something.
there,
Yeah, I did the
Statement.
wrong thing.
Did the wrong thing. What wrong thing?
I just almost dismantled a gathering post. I forgot it was connected to the thump.
Ah. Well, they gotta gather for the thumping. Thump, 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 it's gathering time.
The sun is dimming.
That seems normal.
Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help, but found everyone dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight cannot be explained solely by the fouling of atmosphere. By the southern volcanoes, the sun is dimming.
Aliens have stolen the sun.
That is Krakatoa and Mount Tambora, by the way. They caused little itty-bitty summer winters in real life.
Yeah. That would have to be a really big volcano, but they say it's not the volcano, it's the sun.
Yeah. The sun does dim and brighten in regular cycles. What are we gonna do next?
Hunting bears. Hunting bears.
Yes.
The food is important. I don't want to eat frozen corpses.
Wait, can we hire the bears?
No.
Oh shoot, we have no steel coming in.
Well, go steal some.
Ugh.
Hello, Wampahoth. You
Hello,
come to the right
blah,
place.
blah, blah.
Let's put the bears on unicycles.
Squic, go.
Sir, a child climbed the generator. They have been executed.
Good.
No,
Nice.
they slipped. They slipped and fell, but it was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen, a neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them, and they definitely didn't threaten to beat me until I said this.
No,
child should-
propaganda comes later.
Oh,
He
okay.
should have been cut down into fuel for the furnace. Large convoy?
I feel like I'm not doing a good job managing resources this time around, but I don't know what specifically it is, and I'm not gonna know until it bites me in the ass. Huh?
Ooh,
be honest, I
bully
haven't-
snake, that's bad. Well done.
To be honest, I haven't looked at the... haven't looked at the resource tab even once. So it's all on you.
Who needs resources? Just tell people to be more good.
Why here? Why not on the top of the housing?
Because I'm trying to make a proper overlap.
Some houses can be left unguarded. It's gonna be fine.
I
Oh,
Not-
not bad out there, Gary. We're just trying to survive in a winter wonder wasteland.
There has to be some space for crime. It's important.
yeah. Sure.
Regular or turbo crime?
Both.
Bold pronouncement. Oh, time for law.
Polish.
Aren't guard stations the ones that you can like stack on buildings?
No, you can just upgrade existing ones.
Okay.
You
I
can like
understand.
upgrade the old watchtowers into guard tower.
Morning gatherings sounds so miserable.
I know.
We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone.
That's
This will.
a lot of major a lot of factories and warehouses actually do that though.
Yes, I know. That's why I say it's miserable.
Speaking of gentlemen, the system is now forcing us to hydrate.
Oh no.
New
Oh
law.
no.
A new law has
At the
passed.
command of Buddha Lobe. So, time for liquids.
Buddha lube.
Tasty water.
Use lube, children. It saves lives.
That's true, but you didn't need to say it.
Night is
This was a weird time to decide to do that, huh?
What happens after you run out of coal that you have in your hole?
Generator shuts down.
That sounds not good.
No, it's not.
Is there any way to circumvent that?
No.
Can't you do a coal mine outside of your hole?
What do you mean?
Like, we're only digging from the inside of our hole that we have here. Can't we like venture outside and make additional coal mines?
You can make outposts, but you don't actually
Yeah.
do anything fun with them.
So,
They just give you
So-
stuff, huh?
so this city, like, you are 100% sure that it will die and, like, there is no hope, actually.
Do not worry. The humans are resilient and
No,
flammable
that's the
in equal
Londoners.
measure.
I have plenty of hope.
Because... What? Can you repeat yourself?
It's the Londoners. I have plenty of hope.
Oh. No, because the coal is finite, and probably there's not that much of it. And I'm just curious, like, is there a way to extend? Because,
Oh,
like,
yes,
if you would...
there's an actual coal mine place that I could theoretically colonize, and I might, depending on if I'm running low. But right now I want to find Tesla City, because I need them delicious steam cores.
Steam cores. Crunchy, delicious, stays great even in milk.
Steam core.
The steam core just be hooking up like a tea kettle to a trumpet?
Probably.
Good placement, my lord. Double
Thanks.
rations. Just imagine like this with the... in the universe of Stronghold 1 or Stronghold Crusader, with those announcers.
Alright, we're doing good on woods, so we will move him over to the steel mine.
Hell yeah. You guys ever played the Stronghold series?
I have not.
Aww. So you don't know the voice lines. They're not immortalized in your brain.
Nope. Mine has been taken over by the voice lines from Monday Night Combat.
I never watched that.
Oh, it was a very unique game. It was one of those games that had heart because it had something that made it fun, and it definitely wasn't the quality of the gameplay.
Wait, Monday Night Combat.
And the sequel, Super Monday Night Combat, held 1000% on the strength of their announcer.
Huh. I don't think I ever heard of it. Like, maybe I heard the name, but I'd never seen gameplay.
It wasn't big. The first one was, I don't know, not quite indie game, but it was a smaller MOBA-style third-person thing, escort your robots to go beat up the enemy's money ball, but as a murder sports franchise. Okay, Polish is the one with the Polish accent, who has his brain stolen. Or, no, things are scrolling too fast.
Squic is the one with the voice that's like smooth butter,
Yeah.
For your ears.
Yes, that's me. I'm Squic. Hello.
I'm the one with the speech impediment.
You're the one with the mouse in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes, radio voice indeed.
Pretty sure there is no such thing as too much science. Go ahead and read.
Fate of the Forgotten. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among us the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They are tangled together in a single frozen mass. Oh my god. As if those people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them.
You found an amalgamation of meat.
Nice.
Take it. It will give you strength if you can survive the power surge.
Time. Get back to work.
Power meat.
Jeez, Doom 2016 was such a nice game. I loved it very hard, and Doom Eternal just didn't do it for me at all. Like
Squic.
it was almost a disappointment.
Yes, hello, I've heard my name. They sought Winterhome. The workers who were riding in the convoy told us they were heading to the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow a signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but then we got bored and left.
Fair enough.
Ran out of fuel.
What?
Bringing him back to the city.
Oh, well, thank you kindly for that Prime subscription there, Gary. We certainly do appreciate it.
We are having heat problems that we kind of need to rein in.
If your cat's in heat, it's cutting time.
No.
Snip, snip.
You can't just announce snip snip in the city.
We have to cut the cigar with those cigar scissors.
No, you don't cut the cigar. This is robots' work. That's why you have the 3-story tall robot with the cigar lighter
Sometimes
on
I
its back.
even wonder why we bothered making a covenant with God, honestly.
Oh my god.
Way too heavy for a stream, I love it.
Oh, crumble.
Squic.
Guard stations. An organized militia will maintain peace and order in our city, no matter who wants to complain, and help us deal with anyone who might threaten it. Mostly they'll just hang out up there and throw things at people down below. You see somebody doing crime? Just throw a bucket at them. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so they will be happy, and we can break up protests if we want to. I'm gonna go ahead and try not to do that.
The protesters!
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
You have a right to kiss my ass.
Have the right to submit.
Look, man, I just want to pet the robot. Stop making it illegal.
Yay! I did a
Yes,
very bad
exactly,
job
Red
of it.
Castle Bowser. Bowser, that is exactly it. Just, hey, you! Throws bucket. Don't do crime.
Crime illegal.
Crime alert. Then just domed with a bucket. The beating bucket makes the citizens happy.
My dad was watching a show about the Yellowstone supervolcano, and the announcer was like, "And the volcanic ash won't stop at borders," but like that's literally illegal. So,
Volcano crime.
yeah, volcano crime. It's literally the law that you stop at borders. So,
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
yeah, let's make another promise to heat all the homes.
Yeah, I
Totally.
mean,
This time it will work.
words
know
are
it
cheap.
will.
Spend freely. I would watch the hell out of Bucket Tower Cops. That is excellent there, Sunshine. No, I was watching a sci-fi channel, I think it was an original, trying to watch it. It was one of those movies you can watch about 10 minutes of, and then your brain just cannot handle more of it, so you will do literally anything else, including just leaving the room.
I built them guard stations. I brought them
Nice.
people.
But it had... Can anyone identify the movie? It was one in which there was a boat, but the boat wasn't on the water. The boat was also a tank that moved across the land, but it was still made of wood and it still had sails. And they needed wood for the boat's boiler. So naturally, they use a harpoon gun to shoot a tree.
Good to know, Gary. Good to
And
know.
then I left the room.
Way too much alarmism these days. Squic.
Starved Americans at the American camp of America. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment.
Steal their
Nice!
stuff.
They may have been alive when we found them, but they had stuff, and that's their problem.
Heh.
The movie, it looked fairly contemporary. I'm going to call it, like, I think it was the early 2000s, maybe mid-2000s. And also, somebody had an atlatl, which is just not something you see very often in a film.
Atlatl.
Yeah, it's just the, what if you want to throw a spear, but really, really far?
You throw that spear good, you hear?
Yep, by making your arm mechanically longer.
Someone defaced our walls with predictions of doom for our city. It's troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the slightest nudges.
Oh fuck.
Combatant, it was an actual boat. It wasn't Mortal Engines. But, it's gonna bug me now.
Oh, Squic, read the good news.
People regain hope. Legally. For the
Yay.
first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and starting to hope for the future. More at 11.
Nice. We do have a bit of a health crisis going on, though.
Is it on account of the cold?
It's not helping.
Well, just make cold illegal.
Is Winterhome just a part of this scenario, or is it a part of every scenario?
There is a scenario called The Fall of Winterhome where you play as Winterhome. I don't want to spoil what happens, though.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
I'll just say it. The city blows up. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep it to myself.
Oh no.
What's the longest you managed to make the city survive?
Oh, it has its own coherent start and end that isn't really changeable. We used our steam core. Don't waste them.
Or do. We're doing more science research.
Polish.
Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. I don't know why I read it like Raiden from Metal Gear Rising. On its roughly planned face, someone chiseled the following. May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of poggers. For we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. That's valid. So, do you think the Tesla City still exists, or is it dead as well?
That's what we're gonna find out when my scouting team gets a little better. We are doing very slow with harvesting steel.
Yeah, not mining it, just harvesting. This movie Against the Ice. I have no idea. I watched 20 minutes, and then myself and everyone else in the room left to go do something else. We couldn't even be bothered to turn it off. So we just left it playing on the projector. And it's like, okay, cool. We'll be back later. But yeah, that could totally have been it. Like how that one dude on the bottom right is just like, yeah, roads are not for me. I'm just going to march through the snow. It wasn't even bad, because bad movies are at least entertaining in their own way.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
I was too slow. Shit.
They mad.
What was the thing that stopped you from hitting the homes more?
Getting the generator range upgrade done. I don't
Yes,
know. Should I? How long ago was this last save? I don't know. I don't think I could have solved that. I fucked up. That's on me.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just a forgettable movie that made you not enjoy things. Kind of like Ega.
Alright, Polish.
Posture check.
Oh my God, that colony of dying exiles? Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary on his chest. We read the last entry, exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out. We sent the strongest among us to search for help. That's why you chose me. They are our last hope. We are afraid this refers to these poor Yankees we buried. A lot of exiles from this city.
Well, our citizens now.
You can continue if you want, or Squic can do it. Up to you.
Squic, do it.
We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. And not yet. We're waiting until we have a camera.
Oh, wow.
Time for lawyering.
Patrol.
Yeah.
Prison! Prison is so... Oh no, it's a... But why not propaganda? Is it too early?
I don't want to cross that line if I don't have to.
You're an ethical gamer.
Yeah. Ensuring safety and order is the utmost importance to the long-term survival of our city. We can do patrols now.
We have the technology.
We have the leg technology.
Hell yeah. Why don't we just make security robot and it'll be like crime detected, beep boop, and then you just hear the sounds of an angry flamethrower moving around. Who's taking this one?
You can if you want. I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everyone to join them and to abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader, incapable of doing what it takes to save our people.
What do they mean by this? They want us to... They want us to what?
Go back to
What is
London.
But... Like they're like those children that want to play truant and they say, "Oh, let's all go truant. It's because so cool." Like, why won't you go alone, bitch? Little pussy bitch.
Members of the Neighborhood Watch, who are removing the Londoners' slogans, have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. I suggest mandatory beatings.
Strike back, Jesus. That's a little,
Oh. Yeah, that's
little
not gonna
extreme, right? This is what I think anybody, like, even now would do. Just, they wouldn't strike back. They'd send more police out to look for stuff.
Unless you're doing the evil playthrough.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say that depends hugely on region.
Yeah, I know. You're right. There are some places where they don't.
Well, that and what kind of balance of power you're playing, because if you only have like 2 or 3 guards for a city of hundreds.
The refugee from Winterholm, single.
Yeah.
The man we have seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterholm. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled deserted the city and most of the others rebelled against him. Jesus.
But you found a free steam core.
Oof. I gotta do this, but it is going to... What's about to happen is an early test of our city, basic.
Oh, well, we're boned.
Yeah. Jesus, that's a lot of sick.
Well, tell them being sick is illegal.
I tried, they're not listening to me.
Oh, okay.
The sick will be executed.
Yeah, that robot just looks so lost in the city.
Wrap up well. The frost is
He ain't.
Ooh, yeah, that's a bit cold.
Let's march to work.
I'm not sure that we're going to be able to beat the Londoners, but we'll try.
Well, I mean, you can certainly beat them.
Polish, go.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
I know.
We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from winter home on a oh my god. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before the things in their city got ugly. I was so scared when I led Secret Adventure,
No.
but it was good.
Yeah.
They were saved.
Yeah. Oh well. Have fun. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
fun. You're doing
I
good.
shouldn't even joke about that when I have a mouse finger that twitchy.
You're doing great, children.
Squic.
Aw.
We took care of the children.
Like,
We formed the children into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walk quietly and resolutely, like tiny adults. The youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey, and some of them might survive. Please have enough warm beds prepared for those who make it.
Does this mean that there are 34 children?
34 people who can't work. That is correct.
How long does it take for them to grow up into working age in this game?
It doesn't happen in this game.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah, what are you gonna do though?
It's not like Dwarf Fortress when you can just wait.
New automaton complete. Look, sawdust soup
So you can
is
make
just...
more?
Yep.
You made another one? Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead, Polish.
Fundamental research. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learned how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at my machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance.
Jesus.
Why should it be any different with them? That's how he sounds like. This is the trade of being a scientist.
That man is
Jesus.
definitely boning the robot.
Yeah.
I have made the robot fuckable. Please give me double rations to thank me.
It has 20 holes for multiple men at once.
Oh no.
No wonder everybody's so damn sick.
It's a bit cold out there, yeah.
Oof, this is gonna hurt.
As a true genius of our time. And, I mean, have you seen the legs on those things? Oh, chat.
Oh, dear.
How many robots can we have tops at once?
Unlimited. It's just a matter of getting the steam cores that are very rare, which is why I want to find Tesla City soon.
Oh. Damn.
Do not call dibs on the toaster. That is not for banging. It is for toast.
Stick your penis into toaster. See what happens. You are a scientist now.
Gonna make it so we can hold blow more
I do
coal.
not like this science.
Double penis.
Oh fuck, this is gonna get bad.
Oh.
That's not even the children. The children aren't here yet. Here's a little tip that I would imagine that actually a surprising number of people know about. Scouts move faster to a known location, so it's often way faster to just send them to a location near where you want them to explore, and that you've already explored, and then send them.
Nice.
Yeah. And also.
Oh my.
What?
No. Continue.
I'm making another automaton, if that's what you were asking.
Yes.
Yep.
Just have an entire economy built on automatons.
There's an achievement for it, but I've never gotten it.
Like how many do you have to get?
In a city of 500 or more, have half the workplaces stocked by automatons.
Damn.
Well, automata.
That sounds amazing.
Automaton goose.
The city of the future, presented by Vault-Tec. What should we
Oh,
do?
Fisto rides again.
Can I do a patrol yet? No. Oof, that's a lot of fucking people. I gotta get the food infrastructure back up and running.
You've got this. I believe in you. And
Yeah.
that robot is boning the furnace.
We're probably going to take 5 come morning, just because it's been another hour. Assuming everyone's good with that. I am hoping next stream we'll have something to pop up that says that we're taking 5, just because somebody came in and was like, hello. Polish, something less depressing for you.
People support the guards. Sir, people are no longer concerned by the Londoners' slogans. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. If you love soup so much, why don't you marry soup? We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in this cold. The slogans? The deranged scrawl of cowards, nothing more.
Yeah.
I believe that implicitly because it's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Fair. Okay, yeah, that's a good fucking point, but come on, guys, let's be a little optimistic just for this stream.
Oh my god, we already have 323 people and only 27 Londoners.
Yeah, and the
How many of the 300 of those 300 are children, or are they not listed in that list?
41 children, and 5 people in palliative care because I'm not doing a good job with health care.
You're not exterminating the elders.
Correct. Oh, thank God, a bit of a reprieve. Yeah, I'm not capitalizing on my workforce the way I should.
You have 82
Yeah, I
idlers,
know.
that's a lot.
Believe me, I know it is. Wonder if it's just first stream jitters that I'm not thinking everything through.
Oh, could be. It's always a very different flow.
The audience has been very nice.
Yes, thank you, audience. You've been all wonderful, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, maybe if Zenith is feeling a little better, we can commission her for a picture of the 3 of us huddled around a little campfire. Or like huddled around a campfire made of burning bodies or something. For like when we're taking 5.
It's just gonna be one of those things where it's like, yeah, we have... Oh, Bowser's making us consume health liquids for our human meat. Thank you, Bowser.
Human meat. Alright, what do we got? Healthcare. Because my people are not doing too good.
Stuka, that sounds amazing.
Only
But
5
no, it
in
would-
palliative care.
Would just be like-
but look at the people who don't have anywhere to go, period.
It would be like 3 idiots gathered around what should be a campfire. You can see like the circle of rocks, but it's that thing where like you use a gallon of gasoline to make it go faster, and somebody brought a road flare. So it's just a giant fireball and screaming, and everyone runs away. 5-minute break.
Foreman. Appointing responsible foreman will make sure that people work as efficiently as possible.
This is the pickaxe of leadership. Question it
Yeah.
at your peril.
No, this is the light bulb of leadership.
Ah.
Yeah, so basically you can sacrifice a few rations to get the people to work faster for a day.
Do not question the powerful blender.
Yeah.
It is for cow liquid.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to get better at getting food before I deal with that.
I had a sandwich. It's gone now. To where is a mystery.
Well, of course there's no gatherable resources. We haven't started thumping yet, you idiot.
You haven't?
You absolute egg. Hot houses use up steam cores, which theoretically I could use for, that I can use to make more automatons. The good thing about hot houses, though, is that automatons can work in them, so you can have food going 24/7, so I might actually explore that, too, because I think part of this is because some people aren't getting their, meals every day.
Okay, so I'm not actually... Oh, can we get one of those two-stroke margarita blenders and just feed things to it?
Yeah. Who knows?
Like, just hit the dollar store and see, like, what shake are we making today?
I would drink a shake.
The foreman
right
doesn't
now.
even make sense, but you with automaton, but you can still do it. Oh, that reminds me, I should turn off. Yeah. Why am I paying to heat a for a robot?
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
he's hit to
luxury.
move.
To protect the genitalia of your primary scientist.
The genitalia! Show me your genitals. Your genitals. Your genitalia.
Ah, the human floppy parts.
I did it dumb, and now I'm gonna have to start migrating these over.
That's fine. Yes, I am going to go refresh my container of chilled but not
let's-
solidified cow liquid.
Let's all take 5.
Be back in just one moment.
Oh my god, 5 minutes? You have so much time? Look at them lounging around as the furnace burns. Everyone grows colder by the day. There's no time. We must throw all dead corpses into the furnace. Burn it bright and burn it hot. Let it not grow any colder. It's the only way to keep moving forward. The burners must burn. How else are you going to go? What do you mean, Bowser? Jesus Christ, Zorg.
Alright, I have cow liquid, I'm back. What have I missed?
I have no idea how we haven't thought about this earlier. If we took the religious route, we could have built the Church of Zorg.
Which normally I would applaud, but I will point out we're building in a giant sphere of ice, so there might be some complications.
Like Zorg would make sense. Like you would want to be covered in fire. In this predicament,
Ah, you make a fair point.
you would rather die burning than being cold.
Well, I mean, that raises a number of further questions, but all the same.
People in chat, give me some good Zorg scripture.
Alright, good night, Gary. Have fun in the outside world.
Quick, what do you think? What do you think about our God, Lord and Savior Zorg? Tell me some Zorg lore.
Oh, they burn
Your
with
favor-
a fiery passion that cannot be contained within a single mortal form, inspiring generations to act upon act with the knowledge of each successive unit being scorched from the land in praise for Zorg, such that each generation is forced to add more fuel to the eternal fire. Hopes of one day becoming part of the greater conflagration, that they might burn for his glory.
That was just a word salad. Give me the best Zorg fact you know.
Oh, fire is hot. Try not to touch it.
That's better.
Razor.
Now you're speaking my language.
I'm here to help. Or the opposite of that. Sometimes both.
You're here to hell.
Yes. Also correct.
Exactly.
So, pizza ovens are crazy hot, right?
You can say that.
I will say that. They're quite zesty. It's like, what, 1300 degrees? Like, they're...
Probably.
Yeah,
It
so... what-
depends on what degrees. Which one?
I mean, one of them, but the point is
Yeah.
that,
Yes.
okay, you can cook a pizza in like 2.5 minutes, but a regular pancake is only a few hundred degrees. So what if you put a pancake in a pizza oven and you just, like, you get one of those pizza ovens where it's got the mesh on the bottom that moves the thing from left to right? You just put pancakes on there, or pancake goop, and you dial it up to 400 miles an hour, and you have an 8-second pancake. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but it's a service I would like to participate in.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
That, or I want a return of the old pneumatic tube system. You can still find them in some warehouses where you need like physical paperwork moving point to point, but I want the old building-wide system where it's just tubes everywhere, some kind of central routing department. But I want...
They have them. They have
yeah,
them
I
in,
want that, but I want that in like an apartment building. So everyone has the tube, and then you have some kind of service. Like, it's going to be some kind of
Mail.
upscale apartment building where your rent includes a meal plan, where you can just say, like, you put a letter in a tube and it goes foomp into the wall, and then 2 minutes later you get like another foomp and there's a sandwich inside.
Like in some hypermarkets, some like big hypermarkets, they have those pneumatic tubes building wide to just transport cash.
Yeah.
If your cash register over fills with money, you just send the cash in a tube, pneumatic tube.
Yeah, exactly, Nuke Farmer. Tube me a soup.
Okay, we're back. We're talking about tube soup now, are we?
Yes. I'm just saying, I want an apartment building with a pneumatic food delivery system.
Imagine it just plopping out like what disgusting sound.
Okay, here's the thing, work robot. Like, you got a burrito stuck in the system, right? So what you do is you shut it down for a 12-hour maintenance window, and you just unleash the ferrets. You get like some trained ferrets. They go through the tubes. They will eat that burrito, and then like wind up in somebody's apartment, and then they just call and say, "Hey, I got apartment ferrets," and then like they get taken back to containment where they can bounce in a ball pit because they're ridiculous tiny animals. But either way, the burrito is cleaned.
Squic, we need a test subject.
Oh, cool, sir. The engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow one.
Oh, he's gonna fuck it.
I'm close to a breakthrough. I just need an automaton for a day or two, and I believe I'll be able to propose specific modifications that will raise their performance permanently.
I need to drill a few more holes. Then the whole city can use it.
Engineer quoted as saying, "Don't stop, I'm about to come."
Oh no!
34 children.
Damn chillins.
No, what's Cookie putting?
I'm
Back to
afraid.
apartment weasels. Oh,
Is
Cookie
that our
Mama has food. Nice.
Is that our cookie or a different cookie?
There
Oh,
are
no,
two
it's-
different cookies.
no,
There's
it's-
Cookie and Kooky,
It's
Oh.
Cookie.
who has provided a cat with a pancake on their head that is adorable.
I'm afraid to click on a random link from the chat. I will
Yeah.
not do it.
Well, I mean,
I took the risk for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely can't, but you guys can jump on that grenade for me, no problem.
Hell yeah.
I have the
Hello?
power! Like Voltron with a 240-volt cable.
So 300 Voltron,
Okay, I have been locked out for a second, but I'm back.
Welcome back. While you were out, we replaced one of the items in your house with Folger's decaf crystals.
Oh no.
Let's see if you noticed.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Polish?
Light to the south. Dreadnought landing. Ooh, we found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year of our Lord 1886, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from the global glassy nation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. We discovered Tesla City.
Yeah.
Tesla shitting.
Cookie, are you sending out ferrets to steal toilet flushers from people's toilets? Is
It's
that what
more
I'm hearing?
common than you may think.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can make automatons work in the cookhouses. More hash browns, sugar.
Applying ham. Now blending.
Building. New construction options.
Blender enhanced.
Yeah, let's we haven't lost anybody. We could go for a no death run, but that means we might have to save scum.
Ah, yeah, excellent point, Cookie. Yes, we can replace multiple toilet parts with Folger's crystals.
Raid. One of you.
Shadow Legends.
Squic.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, says an idiot who doesn't know how cold works. Reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, from which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of
Nice.
burned flesh taints the air. We saw lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in the roof.
Hey! We entered the city. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning, until we figured how to switch it off anyway. Now we'll be able to establish our outpost here. Yay!
Well, Cake Boss, better late than not at all. Welcome to the party. We're being not dead. Look, Nuke Farmer, you can have more robots when the science man finishes sexing that one.
The Come in the Sink Robot Edition. Why did I say that? No idea. You will have to live with that.
Interesting.
Interesting. Educational. Highly enjoyable.
Pick 2 out of 3.
Be right back. Maybe. Who knows?
We'll find out. Apparently you can name the robots.
Yep. We should name the robots, maybe after subs. Squic.
Extra rations for the ill. We can feed sick people extra rations until their limbs grow back.
Nice.
You go too far, you get the Kool-Aid Man.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
The Bronze Hampshire Man.
That's pretty good.
I don't. Do we have one of the mods listening that can tell us who was the first person to sub today? By chance? I'll deal with that when we have that knowledge. Let's not sit here waiting for it. Body McBotface, I like that. If we can't find that who subscribed, we'll do Body McBotface.
Wow.
The sick got extra ration.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
The scout unit has been sent to the coal mine.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
I suspect what they're going to find is a coal mine.
It's possible.
And I like how your roadways are slowly forming a giant crop circle.
No. I don't like it, but what are you gonna...
Yes, Optimus Crime.
Optimus Crime, I like that. Yeah, we need to ramp up research a little bit.
You can have your research when the man is finished sexing the robot. Oh, no.
Oh.
Mad Ducks 42, I just got here and I have no idea why you're building Bakura's capital.
I don't know what that
we're
means, but good job.
Architecturally gifted.
Take your word for it, yeah.
You're not wrong, Zaiku, but I feel like that might be cheating.
No place for the weak.
The fishing village used to supply Tesla's city with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. It smells bad. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all of the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's patients and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing.
Mad Ducks was, No, I'm not gonna need this. I'm just gonna dismantle it. Mad Ducks was saving up his goob so that he'd be able to school us on Star Wars book lore.
Ah, see, I'm learning today.
Yeah.
The fantastic Mr. Fisto, wow. Yeah, totally not a sex bot, also fair. Fair.
Alright, unless I'm missing it, I haven't seen who was the first one, so Body McBotface it is.
Mad Ducks now informs that they have enough goob to do this recklessly and will do so. They cannot be stopped.
Oh no.
Well, not by any more.
It's all ogre for us.
We're not bringing Shrek back into this, but Cake Boss 419 has redeemed hydrate, so consume your liquids, friends. The human body requires it.
Chug, chug, chug.
Satisfaction for the human meat. There, my meats are lubricated. Ba-dum-bum-ba-da-bum.
Oh, now he needs a steam core? What kind of sick shit is he getting up to in there?
Double core robot.
Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project has sent in a report. He broke the automaton. He fucked the automaton so hard he broke it.
Wow.
Wow. Now he wants a steam core. Oh, nice. We can,
Yeah, give him a steam core.
yeah, fuck it.
This robot has been
How do you-
returned to enhanced fuckability.
How did he even do it?
Pelvic gyrations.
I don't even know if we're making enough food to feed the whole city. I hope so. It's about to get less than ideal.
Well, it'll probably be fine, maybe.
We need to find ways to increase hope a little bit.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, yes. Nice.
E and or ha.
Fun fact, you can make it so that the robots can build other robots, which probably isn't a smart idea, but whatever.
Let the paper clipper revolution commence. Ah, yes, the Bunkman Longlegger. Wow. That's a callback. Truly a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Pacific Rim Jobber. Oh, Cookie, nicely done.
Yes, fuck to
15
death.
gift subs? Holy shit.
Hot damn!
Alright, you are getting a mech named after you, absolutely. And so is
I
the
do believe
Pacific
that's
Rim
happening.
Jobber, huh?
Yeah, thank you so much. We certainly do appreciate it. I'm not sure what these go to, but I'm certain it's irresponsible.
It means 15 people just got,
Oh yeah, that I'm all for. No,
Yeah.
They have ridiculous shenanigans.
I don't know if that's the total or how many they've given in the past, but either way, or how many they just gave now or how many they've given total, but Jesus, thank you.
Yeah,
A lot
much
of
appreciated.
money.
Both are awesome, I just don't know how awesome. Yeah, yeah. Awesome, thank you. And where is the fourth one? Because you're getting named Pacific Rim Job.
God damn it.
Oh, you literally haven't been told what you're gonna do. Fair enough. Sawmill.
Bomb robot power.
Dubstep. Wob, 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 wob.
Beep 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 beep.
Oof.
Wob, 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 wob.
I knew I fucked this up.
Yeah, but not as bad as the scientist. The man fucked a robot to death and then back to life.
That is true.
And that's not a small robot either. That's like a 3-story tall turbo robot.
More coal than we can use. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. I'm trying to decide what 2 things we absolutely... Because you can only build 2 outposts. You can build 2
I would say
outposts.
only take the stored coal. I know coal was one of the big things we were low on earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Oh shit, I need to get the outpost at Tesla City set up, though.
Ah, yes.
How
More
is Tesla
fuckable
City?
robots.
Is it dead and is it dead and empty?
Yes.
Well, it's
But-
been filled with lightning.
But we can dismantle it for steam cores eternally. Because his company invented them, as far as I recall. What am I doing?
So
Oh,
wasn't this another great hit to Hope? To learn that they are also dead?
No, I don't think any. We didn't even know about Tesla City.
Yeah, they decided
it's
that Tesla
American,
City was
huh?
full of dicks.
It's American, and they didn't exactly tell us
I
about
understand.
it.
Okay, one moment. I'm gonna read this.
That's a big. Oh,
The year is 3052, and on this remote planet, a small civilization has crossed the line. They've made automaton helpers that have become more capable in each generation. After using the automaton helpers for everything from cooking to copulation, they gave the robots the ability to birth more of their own kind. Have they crossed the line? There seems to be only one man in the universe that can slow the growing robot menace by sexing them to pieces.
nicely
Jesus
done.
Christ.
You take a break while Polish reads this.
The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes like the sun dimming volcanic ash could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. A meteor strike. Is he as smart as he says? Because can this
He
be
is
it?
not very socially smart, but he is otherwise technologically smart. I guess is the best I can say it. He doesn't appear to have much in the way of empathy. He's being such let's face it, he's being such an Edison right now.
Ooh.
He would be a perfect pick for the city of Rapture.
Well, he's playing according to his win conditions. His people skills may have been atrocious, but he invented radio for the purpose of just dicking with people. Like, he made a remote-controlled boat so he could convince people that it was voice-activated when he had the remote controller on him.
Oh no.
Food theft. Someone has stolen 24 rations from the stockpile. We will find and beat it out of them immediately.
Good. Everyone wants to eat, not just the thieves.
Yay, we got the food back.
It's gonna turn out one of the robots is hoarding it.
Extra rations.
It's for my children.
Well, at that point, it's just, fair play. That's the biggest thing I don't get in, like, everything of popular sci-fi media. Just don't be a dick to the robots. It's not hard.
Apparently, it's hard for some people.
Ho ho!
I will be honest with you, I'm getting pretty sleepy.
Sleep
what
is
is
illegal and
what's
forbidden.
the time right now?
It's 30 minutes on our schedule left, but I think I will be dropping early.
All
Alright,
right,
sounds
it
good.
should it
Have fun
should
out
be
there.
status quo for the next half hour, so you're really not going to be missing anything. You have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for
Yes.
joining us.
Yeah.
Have fun, guys.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks.
people of the internet. Good
Yeah.
night.
Aha.
Everybody say bye Polish. Yeah.
Good night, Polish.
Yeah.
Gute Nacht.
Bladow. And just like that, he's off to do some kind of secret turbo mission.
But we continue unabated.
To the cave hideout, home of Cave.
Guns. You're an American. You should feel right at home here. Go ahead.
As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall barring our entrance. They're in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness, but extremely well armed.
Like I said, sometimes my index finger gets too twitchy, so I'm not even going to pretend to hover over attack them.
That's probably for the best. And nothing like small talk. Seeing that you haven't run screaming over their fortifications, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and have been pooping on him for 3.5 months.
Nice. Space!
Space.
Tim Curry, what a treasure.
He's always seemed like he's just having a great time. Not necessarily for personal enjoyment, just enjoying things out of spite.
Come, lads.
Today's such a good day, we might research, let's see. We might research houses, huh? Or bunk houses at any rate. Yay!
Hello, Kai. I want a time machine so I can put together a film where we've got Tim Curry, William Dafoe, and
It's Willem, you uncultured swine. Willem, huh?
look, he can correct me himself. It's fine.
Oh my god, imagine. Imagine he just shows up. Hey, he fucked that automaton so good they can be built cheaper and used in medical facilities. He really showed it who's boss, huh? No.
It's the powerful blender.
Sir,
That's
the
not
automaton project is complete. Automatons
And so
can
am
now
I.
be produced at lower cost and used in medical facilities. We learned to modify the automatons with precision instruments, allowing them to work on the most fragile thing we know of, the human body. It also Jesus, Squic, what the fuck, huh? It also turns out we can remove some non-essential parts, huh?
Streamlined medical fuckbots.
You gonna be okay, Squic?
Every line of that was, yeah, that man boned that robot.
Yeah, he boned it good, huh?
Now, what's the other guy? Played the Great Collector.
The Collector.
Yeah, and I can never remember his name, and it bugs me. Oh, either way, I just want some kind of goofy buddy vacation movie with every really kooky ham available. Like if you're famous for just being turbo ham, you get to be in the movie. And it wouldn't even be anything important. It's not like, and then they saved the world. It's gonna be like, and then they went to Denny's. And just their adventure along the way. Oh no, we have
The Deference
sequel.
Engine, huh?
It's the winter of 3054. Food is coming up missing, and town searches everywhere for the culprit. What they find catches them completely off guard. Robot number 1136 has been hoarding food for its robo-offspring. Distraught and genuinely confused, the townsfolk decide to decommission 1336 by sending him to the discombobulator.
Oh no.
Robots don't seem to react poorly, but little do they know of the quiet and growing anger of the first medical bot, the one bot capable of sabotaging the city.
Dude, honestly-
1337.
Honestly, I am so invested in this. See, the thing about Order is my options are limited without resorting to propaganda or prison.
So Cookie, Seinfeld, I don't like their pacing, but I love their format. So yes, if we could do that in movie format, but yeah, just have the right chemistry, the people, where they're half playing themselves and half playing their most famous role. And you never really differentiate between them.
Alright, we're going to preempt this and establish a cemetery before anybody dies, just to get some extra...
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yes, I must become great leader,
Oh.
Did they update the look of the cemetery? That looks different.
Well, I mean, right now it's empty. Yeah, I mean, since NASA has the astronaut jiggler, I wonder if there's something similar for, everything super frozen and bad.
Oh nice, we have a surplus of rations for a change, that's good.
Wonderful. Now feed it to the humans. A cemetery/fuel depot.
Yeah.
And isn't that basically what the tar pits are?
Nice, people have hope now. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 41 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city.
Commence the beatings! Ooh, no good options there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a prison.
Alrighty.
Hey, read the good news.
Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions re the unmitigated beatings of their food acquisition team have convinced them to stay for fear of certain death.
Fair enough. Whatever works, huh?
Coal thumper.
I keep forgetting that I have automata.
Automated robot fun.
Nice,
Yes,
more
send in the
steam
bucket
core.
police.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Is that just going to be this week? We're going to have bucket police and the large blender?
Yeah.
I mean, that on its own is a decent title for something.
What should we do today?
Shenanigans?
Yes, but the good kind.
I mean, way back when, Top Gear did a V8 blender, and they blended a brick. And I'm just saying, I want that for the home. Some say that's too much power for one man. And I say, I want to be able to blend the
Oh,
toaster.
Kanye West? He said no one man should have all that power.
Oh, Ice Fight City. Wow.
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 Wow. Ice Fight City! home of turbo crime. It's like regular crime, but it spins.
I have to get my coal production up soon.
Produce more coal. It'll be a cold day in hell.
Oh yeah, I gotta research the prison.
Blender Gang takes on the Bucket Cops.
That's the limit, though. That's as far as we go. And even then, I think the little cardboard signs that you're making them wear is a little much.
Yeah, I mean, cardboard is resource intensive.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Aww. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsman a stuffed toy dog. That's very clearly a bear. Telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city.
And Super Chief 2112 has redeemed eye break. My eyes are already broken, hence the glasses that you can't see because the monitor doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, eyes and mouths and posture. Oh, it's time for the full human body maintenance routine with a stretch kicker.
Jeez.
Alrighty. Time to drink water. You can hear the crinkle of the water bottle. Ooh. I fucked up.
Wow. You just embarrassed us. You just ruined the whole stream.
Look, man, water is complicated.
Yes, but what you just did isn't, huh?
I mean, technically,
Go cry. Go in the corner and cry and think about what you did.
I can't. My organs have been moistened. Followed my posture stretch. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's much better. Good stretch. Highly recommended.
Nice.
The meats have been moistened and the flesh limbered. Let's see what's next on the agenda. So, do you think we can stack robots on top of other robots?
I doubt it.
Yeah, those guys are getting ambitious.
Yeah, they're taking 60 now. I feel like this is the one that gets your guard killed.
Well, we'll find out. Yep.
We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him?
I feel like we have bigger problems. Don't we get back to work?
Let him
I'll
go.
being a dick. Oh no, okay. So I'll have to click on this link.
You're the only thing standing between us and chaos. I believe in you.
But the Burrito Wars of 2032?
Cold is coming.
Ow, it get cold.
Yeah, tell it no. Cold weather is now illegal.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
I wish there was a turn all heaters button on.
Hmm. I like how that one building... Oh, yeah.
Sure.
The Burrito Wars. The year was 2032, and it was a deeply troubled time. Humanity has taken to the stars, and with it came the need to transport food of various stations to be eaten as needed by busy crews. Many solutions were attempted, but with the varying amount of gravity throughout colonized space, well, some of the attempts were doomed from the start. The starship Taterpalt was the pride of the Plutonian Navy, until a floating bowl of soup destroyed engineering. It was after this that it was decided that the humble burrito was the best solution to the problem. The humble burrito was superior to even a sandwich in that it was contained on all sides and could contain nearly limitless variety of filling. Several companies worked around the clock to compete with each other and outsmart their opposition. Advanced new marketing techniques were tried, exclusive contracts were signed, and copyright claims blatantly ignored. Space Taco Bell developed a self-heating burrito that one could crack in half and then shake like a glow stick to heat it up.
Nice.
Of course, the end result was mildly radioactive, but that was a sacrifice the corporations were more than willing to make.
Yeah.
Having learned of its wildly addictive quality, one company rose above the competition by using illegally harvested space yeti meat as a mystery meat substitute. Once they learned about their competitors' deplorable actions, Space Taco Bell tried to bring the law into the situation. Much to their dismay, they learned too late that the authorities had all been bribed. Oh, one moment. An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them and hitting them with fists when they brought her in. I would have come in myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. Guards, go fuck yourself. Stop being weird.
Yeah.
Much to their dismay, they learned too late that the authorities had all been bribed off with ill-earned burrito money. With nowhere left to turn, they hired bounty hunters to stop the Space Yeti smuggling at its source. Having anticipated this turn of events, the clever company owner had long since prepared a counterattack by positioning the burrito supplies sent bounty hunters... by poisoning the burrito supplies sent to the bounty hunters hired to scour the travel lines of the backwater system the Space Yeti were suspected to be smuggled through. Due to the fact that both companies had vending machines in the area, this had catastrophic effects on the burrito's utter respect principal stock, the burps.
I've got Automata doing actual research 24/7.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the heads of both companies needed no further encouragement to escalate to outright violence. Little is known about this time, aside from the burrito cannons used to launch concrete-filled burritos miles through space at velocities capable of penetrating even the most reinforced of starship hulls. Thermonuclear ghost pepper burritos were deemed too dangerous to use after the entire asteroid belt in the Sol system was rendered unsafe to even travel through. Due to the invention of time-traveling burrito bombs, more people died in the burrito war than were actually alive at the time. And finally, the war reached a breaking point when a deal was struck and a terrorist faction was hired to destroy the Space Taco Bell headquarters on Mars. After that, well, history is often written by the victor. Space Taco Bell was no more, and all that was left was one corporation that had more than prepared to spread their vending machines everywhere they could. Work began immediately to cover up the Space Yeti smuggling fiasco, with only a few crash ships lost in asteroid belts around a sparsely colonized star system to hint that it had ever happened. And now you know why discount Dan brand vending machines are spread throughout all of known space. Well, today I learned.
Yeah. Abandoned sawmill.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
What time is it in relation to the hour?
We are 8 minutes off.
Ah, so... Probably got another day or so before we have to start saying goodbye. Haha, I'm running out of stuff to research because of how fast these guys are doing it. Now they're gonna research how to make themselves more efficient.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful there, Mad Ducks. Yes. Automatons, repurposed from the Great War of 1898. And welcome to the internet indeed. So, while we still have a few minutes, and the floor here, what is our schedule for this going to be? Is this a one-off? We doing repeating shows?
I'm hoping to do repeating if that's good with you and Polish. I expected to get further into this, but today, if I'm being honest.
Oh, it's all good. I'm less attached to the game and more just hanging out, having a good time.
So, yeah, we're probably going to, yeah, we'll probably make it a repeat, I would say.
Alright, as long as the slot's open. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Now, these guys would have a crazy snowball fight.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the robots involved.
Oh, Squic, let's read this. This is good.
The end of thievery. Crime is now illegal. Good night. Sir, the thief we let walk free has approached us with some of his friends. They told us who killed the guard and returned some of the stolen supplies. This tragedy has opened our eyes, they say. We were stupid. All this talk of choosing our own way, and what has it gained? A man's dead. We're done with Londoners for good.
Oh shit, are we back to back, whoever is handling them?
Yeah, it looks that way. I'm seeing Tooch is up next.
Alright, that is a perfect place to end. It's very happy. Actually, let's just wait to see how many Londoners we lose.
Alright.
Nice, we lost 5 Londoners. It looks like we are well on the way to getting everybody to decide to stay without getting ridiculous.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been our very good pleasure to stream here with you today.
Yeah,
Get
thanks
to
for
hang
coming,
out,
guys.
get some verbal shit posting in, read some interesting things, and learn unique facts. Plus, I learned how not to drink water, and that's always exciting.
Yeah.
But don't go away just yet.
WBPL76, what is Tooch streaming next, so we can shout it out?
Yeah, tell us so we can tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Just say it in the chat and we'll relay it. Only because I don't have my phone and I can't check Discord to see if somebody's messaging me.
I mean, I could, but this is funnier.
Yeah, no, we're spiraling. Help! Help! Help!
No.
Actually, hang on, I'll just freaking...
I've still got part of a sandwich. Hell yeah, Mad Ducks.
Yeah, I
Oh,
honestly have no clue what's being streamed next.
Well, it's going to be something, it's going to be entertaining, and you're going to have a great time, as required by law.
Wow, thanks, schedule. Tooch doing Tooch stuff. That's so
Nope, that sounds
helpful.
correct.
So
it's gonna
yeah,
be fine.
Tooch is gonna be doing Tooch stuff, I guess.
Yes, coming up next, Tooch does Tooch stuff.
Very
as we've all come to expect.
insightful. Oof. If somebody needs to do KOTOR 2. KOTOR is fantastic.
Oh, I used to love KOTOR and KOTOR 2.
I know. Anyway, we could ramble all day. We should probably clear the way for, yes, the
All right.
Tooching.
We're going to get out of here. Hang around. Tooch is up next. Thanks for being here, and we hope to see you again in the future.
Yeah, you guys have been great. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you in 2 weeks if everybody else is good with that, and we will continue this.
We'll certainly find out. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.